1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Klauser. This is episode 268? Holy crap. 268 of this wonderful podcast I do in a room by myself, probably just for myself, most likely. How are you? What's going on? Howdy. Hope you're doing well. Swell. Salutations as always. But yeah, so it's a new week. It's Sunday. It's about 7 minutes till 6. It's a little bit later than I normally do it. It's just been, one of those times. This is the first weekend I've actually had 2 days off in like a month, I would say, just because I've been, burning the oil on a bunch of different ends of things, working, doing this, that, and everything in between. Because, you need to do stuff, and then when you do stuff that provides you to have money, I'm so broke. But yeah, we're here. We're doing this thing. Yeah, it's just, so the ladies went to space, and they were, the one thing about it, like, I know a lot of people are talking shit on it, and I understand. I really do. I get it. I guess, it's, I actually tell you the truth, I don't, because I don't really give a shit why you would give a Frenchman's fuck about any of that. But, hey, that's just my opinion. I don't give a Frenchman's fuck about a lot. But the one thing that we can all agree on is that we officially determined what a woman is. And it's all these women that have not come out with being transsexual, non-binary, all those different things. They're just normal women. That's a woman, because they're so upset that it was an all-woman crew, but there was no trans women, there was no non-binary women, there's none of those things, and I thought they were women too. But hey, I don't know. Maybe that little wokeness is not a thing anymore. It's starting to not become a thing. It's just wild to me. It's just all wild that we care. Because I was even like looking on this, like, so I was on Instagram, and this person, they, I don't know, because they're trans, but they're non-binary, which I would think if you're non-binary, that means that you're nothing. You don't fall under the normal binary codes of which is so fucking stupid. You don't fall under the binary codes of a man or a woman, or what we define as sexuality or commonality. I don't know what the hell it is. And so then what you do, then you then label it with being trans. But I thought but it was like a girl. So I think it was a girl started taking testosterone, and still looks like a girl for the most part, but has a deeper voice now. It's like, cool. But to me, it just feels like a giant thing of either, it's one of two things. Either it's mental illness, or you're just trying to get attention, which is fine. But there should be a give and take with the attention. So hopefully what in the scheme of things would be is like, this is me getting attention, trying to get attention. People try to look at me, and then the other way around, it would be then people would be watching it. they get some entertainment out of it. That's the whole point of it. It's like anything like that. They're supposed to be give and take. But when you just like skip the line and you bypass all of it, it just comes off gross, and it just comes off in the sense that you're just trying to get attention, which is awful. It's an awful way of getting attention because you're just screaming and yelling and not really doing anything to actually help the herd or provide any sort of nutrients for the herd. You just take. It's very, 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 very similar. That's usually I don't like. This is the thing. Like, I don't care. I understand like things happen. Like, people go through rehab and go through all these things. I understand that, but it's always the same thing. Is that they go through it and then they're like, well, I'm 2 years sober. And it's like, okay, great, awesome. And they want you to pat them on the back for being fucking sober, like a fucking asshole. When in the whole scheme of things, it's like, yeah, you're just being normal. You're being a normal human. You're not, because there's no difference between you being sober and then like me yesterday going to golf and drinking 5 beers. There was no difference. I didn't cause a problem. I didn't cause a scene. I didn't do any of that shit. I did none of that shit. None of that shit. And like, when you're not drinking, you're not causing any problems or anything like that. Retrospect, if we're just looking at alcohol being the problem. So then I don't understand. I don't clap and exclaim and want people to give me a pat on my fucking back for just being normal. Like, it's the thing. And so it's like about you when you're getting fucked up. And because you need to either get money or it's about you because you're fucked up, and the reason why you're getting fucked up is because I have all these things, these issues with my life. Yeah, we all have fucking issues, dude. We all have issues. Like, my mother left me in the foot of a church. Yes. Do I have some fucking mommy issues? Hell yeah, I have some mommy issues. Do I have some fucking anger issues from it, which I'm probably going to forever be just slightly fucking angry? Yes. Am I trying to do things to fix those things? Yes. Am I being aware of it? This is what I always tell people too. Like, you don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me at all, because you know why? I am too dumb to fucking to fully stop it, because sometimes I'll be in arguments with people and I will just like, all right, well, we're gonna burn this fucking building down, which has been a long time since I've done that, but I can do it. Or what happens is, or what it is now, it's like I'm like, okay, you need to stop doing that. You need to stop doing that. Just don't do that. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, I'm aware that I shouldn't be doing that, but I still sometimes do it anyway. So it's like, it's like, yeah, like, I don't feel bad for me because I'm a fucking asshole. I'm a dipshit. So it's the same thing with you. Like, you shouldn't want. You should. And the thing is, that also shows you, like, if you had a fucking hobby, if you had something that you're interested in, then you wouldn't need to do that with being sober. You wouldn't use sober as a sense of being able to. As a sense of like, oh, look at me, I'm no longer a fuck up. It's like, yeah, no, okay, yeah. Well, now you're just making it about yourself again in another way, in just a completely other new light. It's just so fucking annoying to me. So annoying. I'm drinking RC Cola. Because in retrospect, in truth, like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of drinking beer. I say that now. I'm just like, no, I just want to drink. And I'm kind of like, you know what? Maybe I should just drink beer when I golf. But also, like, I don't like doing that because I like having a tolerance, a slight tolerance. It's just like anything. I don't like. I say it like, so do you do have meth? Like, no. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, with the alcohol thing. See, that's the thing. I'm going to shut the fuck up about it because no one needs to know it's my fucking thing, not anyone else's. But, like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't know what we're doing, what we're talking about. Oh, yeah. The color blue. Apparently, color blue is never a thing. This was the one thing I wanted to talk about, because the whole binary thing really, like, got me off subject about stuff. Here we are. The color blue didn't exist. While the color blue as a physical wavelength of light has always existed, the way humans perceive and name it has changed over time. In ancient cultures, there was often a lack of a direct word or a concept for blue, the color blue, suggesting that the way they categorized and perceived colors may have been different from modern Western point of view. Isn't that crazy? I think that's so wild. Shit like that's wild to me. That's wild, and then so talking, this whole podcasting, this whole audio thing, it's crazy to me because these are just sounds. Wow, 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 wow. There's no difference between that and then what I'm saying now. They're just sounds. They're both equivalently just fucking wavelengths. They're just wavelengths. But somehow we've established that these certain wavelengths in this paragraph, in this little box here, all mean something. But the ones out here in the circle, they don't mean shit. They're just sounds. They're just random sounds. But the thing is, like, you can literally make a language from those sounds if you really wanted to. If humanity needed to or wanted to or had to, because we lose the ability to like project these sounds. And I think that's so fucking wild too. And so like these sounds have changed over time because same sounds that we use now have meant different things back in different times. It's just so wild. I love thinking of those things because those are so weird because it shows you how minute we are as a thing, as a being. Because I think about that all the time. I think about, there's gonna be a time. It's not that I'm no longer here. There will be a point where I'm no longer here. That's not it. But there's not. Maybe it's just like. Yeah, maybe it's just that. It's just wild to think that like there's gonna be a moment where I'm not here, and then I'm gonna miss out on all these things. Sometimes I get jealous of that. I think of like people having like flying cars or being able to teleport. We have the ability to like figure out teleportation, and I get jealous because I'm like, I probably won't be around for that. I'm like, fuck, man, that's crazy. I won't be able to be around for that. I get so upset. I get the weirdest jealousy from it. It's hilarious. To me, it is. All right, guys. So I think we're about like 10 minutes into this podcast. Do you think we should do the video of the week? I think it goes It goes well with what we were talking about earlier with the non-binary stuff. It actually did. Surprisingly, did not mean for that to happen. Just kind of randomly did happen. All right. Well, here we go. Oh shit, Blanca. All right, here we go. Oh God. All right, here we go.
Why I am gay and not bisexual for the 50,000th time.
I give so much credit to this content creator who is a gay man who married a woman. They're monogamous. They have a full relationship in the bedroom and otherwise, and he's still gay. What he's trying to say, and what I've been trying to say in all my videos, is your orientation is not based on a behavior. So he can still have his person. It's like gay plus one, they call it sometimes. But it's a mixed orientation marriage. And it doesn't mean that he's going to cheat, that they're going to eventually divorce, that eventually there's going to be some kind of other problem that come up from this. It's what it is for the person. This dovetails into my straight men who hook up with men. They're not gay, they're not bi. They're having transactional activity that brings them pleasure that has nothing to do with the attraction for them to the man. So it's so nuanced, and some people are just never going to get it. They can't wrap around.
Welcome to The John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
Okay, again, it goes back to I think it goes back to some dudes want to be gay and they have gay tendencies, but they're so scared to just admit that they're gay. Just admit it. It's no big deal at this point. Does it really fucking matter? We live in a world now where we had a lot of people go through cutting their dicks off and cutting their tits off for you to be able to just say, hey, I'm gay. Just say it. It's not as big of a deal as you probably think it is. I don't know. I'm really understating that. See how aware I am as a human. See how dumb I can be, but also then at the next moment, be like, you know what? No, John, you need to show value in how they feel, because just because you're not gay and just because you've never had to deal with that doesn't mean it's not something that someone has to deal with. And you're right. You're right. You're right. Because that's rude of me. That would be rude of me to just be like, well, that's fucking stupid, dude. Why you can't just say that you're gay? If you like dudes, just say you like dudes and then like dudes. And So I get it. I understand. But it's just, I don't know. Again, it all goes back to like, there are gay people, there are trans people who just are trans and they just live their life without having to talk about it to the fucking world. But yet again, there's the other ones that the 1% that ruined it for the rest. Yeah, isn't that just a wild thing? Just and the thing is, like, I can totally get that. I know so many dudes that are just like, and like, I can even tell you, like, I was that way in a sense too, because like there was a point where like I would fuck almost damn near any girl because I just wanted to fuck. It had nothing to do with it had to do with a deeper thing where like I was trying to compensate the fact that I didn't feel love from anything. And so because I didn't feel love from anything, it was just really easy for me to like just try to run through this things like drinking like water or drinking, like, beer. What it was, I was abusing it, and I was what you call an. No, I don't think I was that. I was gonna say sexaholic, but that's not a thing. I was just I was just fucking sad, and until I didn't realize like, oh, why I was sad and like what made me sad, and then once I found out that shit, I'm like, oh, that's why I'm doing this. That makes sense. That makes way more sense. And then anyway, then yeah, it just be gay. I just, it's okay. It's just cool. We're cool, man. Like, people look at you way cooler now. They think you're like cool. They think the bee's knees. So just do it. Just be it. All right. So I guess we should do like the videos of the week, right, guys? Or the videos of the week. Here's the video of the weeks. All right, here's the first one. Oh God, God, that hurts. That hurts me to watch it. This guy getting his balls cranked. Just whack, 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 whack. All right, here's the next video.
Hey everyone, it's Injector Chris here at Lushful Aesthetics. I'm here with my friend Xavier, and today we're going to be doing hole talks. Hole talks is exactly what it implies. It's Botox for your hole. It relaxes sphincter muscles to make bottoming easier. Patients love this procedure because it's safe, effective, and allows them to bottom with confidence.
Fucking gay. So gross. So gross. All right, next video.
But something to eat, okay?
Okay.
All right.
This will get me a sausage and egg biscuit. Well, if I had like 50 more cents, which I can get.
Yeah, that's $20. You don't need no 50 more cents.
Do you?
Don't go buy no crack. You have a good day, okay?
It makes me feel so fucking fantastic and so horny.
Oh Lord. Okay, you have a good. Yeah, okay.
It makes me want a thing in my mouth.
No, don't.
Dad, Luke. I
You have a good day,
put
okay?
it in my mouth.
No.
In my motherfucking mouth.
Look, go get you something to eat, bye. You have a good day, okay?
All right,
great
Lionel.
meeting
You
you.
want me to?
Gross, right? Kind of gross. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, so this next video is pretty wild too. Yeah, you'll see it, and it's wild. It's just one of the funniest fucking things in the world.
And I got there, and my sister and I, we were all sitting in this waiting room, and we were sobbing. And as I'm crying, I said, my sister's here, and I wasn't looking at her, but I said, where were they going? And she said, to a Halloween party. And I said, what were they dressed as? Why would you ask this? Why would you? And she said, the Odd Couple. And I said, oh. And I'm thinking, what Odd Couple? Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon? Well, what were their costumes exactly? She said Mom was a black girl and Dad was a Ku Klux Klan member. We started laughing. And the whole family, I guess, had heard this conversation, and we all started laughing. And it was the greatest tribute that you could give my mother. You know?
Think about that. This is Barbara Walters listening to whatever her fucking name was, the lady from Cheers, talk about her parents dressed up like a Ku Klux Klan member in a fucking blackface, and they got in a car crash and died. That's how they were found, in a Ku Klux Klan outfit and blackface, and people are like, "What the fuck? The hell, dude? Like, this is what I mean. Like, this is the weirdest shit. It's some weird stuff. It's weird as hell, hilarious, weird as hell, but." Hilarious. All right. Next video. So I think I got a copyright on this. Like, they pulled it down on Facebook because I guess the person who owns this video put a copyright on it, which is so fucking dumb. Because once you see the video, you're like, really? I'm like, yeah, really. All right, here's the video.
She threw something on our car. They killed all my kids. Call her. The other two are 25 feet from that shot. I found 8 kids right there. 8 children in the bushes.
Get your car!
Help us! On the cops! She threw something on our car. Please! Are you gonna say what you did? Are you gonna say what you did? You didn't do nothing, right? You didn't do nothing. Oh, okay. Whatever you say. Please call them. Please. You guys got it swerving into my car. Oh my God. All right. Oh! Dude, there's 8 kids next to that shop on your team. 8 children. 8 children.
I've seen this video. I mean, I tell you, I've watched this video 1,000 times, and I still have not a fucking clue what's going on in this. You don't know why they're yelling at each other. Why they yell? Apparently, a lady threw someone at the car. You know what I'm saying? Then there's a guy who just got done playing like some fucking after work softball team game because he's wearing this team, and he pulls out a fucking aluminum bat. It's just like, what are we doing? What? Who are all these people? Where is this? Why is there so much meth? Why is there so much meth? So much meth. All right, this next video is pretty fucking hilarious to me.
The same diets as white women, we lose less weight and we lose it slower, even when we're following the diet than our white women counterparts. It's literally that the racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Got that? So diets are racists. Diets are racist. That's the reason why. Because in mostly every other country, they're not white people. They are tiny people, and they're not bad. And they eat a lot of rice and stuff. And these are all things that we eat here, and people get fat about, I guess, apparently. I don't know. I have eaten rice a lot, most every day of my life, and it's not that bad of a deal. But anyway, who am I? So I guess we will do Craigslist Misconnections. So if you're not familiar with Craigslist Misconnections, it is a place on Craigslist. Or you're not familiar with Misconnections, it's a thing on Craigslist. And you can go to this website. You can find refrigerators, like golf clubs, a roommate, a bunch of different cars if you want to. And they have this little place. It's almost like a subreddit. And it is where people go and they had a connection with somebody, or they had an interaction with somebody, and now what they do, or they regret not talking to them more, or they used to talk to somebody and they don't talk to them anymore, so they want, like, hey, maybe they're trying to reach out to somebody. It's one of those things. What we do is we read them. I'm just trying to spread the word, the good word. I'm just trying to do God's work here on this segment. All right, here we go. First one. Dude, ellipses, bored, ellipses, send, ellipses, help, LOL, Smithville. There's absolutely nothing to do and it's raining. Anybody just drinking beer and hanging out? What's going on with you today, bro? How's life, man? All right. All right, okay, here's the next one. Walking hiking partner, KC Metro. Looking for a friend to walk trails and parks around the city on my day off. Often weekdays, forming the day varies by weather and the day. I'm 55 male and capable of walking along, but not a requirement. Okay, cool. All right, next one. Friends. It's kind of that. This is kind of the what's the word? The realm that we're in this week. Friends. Looking for an older woman activity partner. There is no location or anything like that. That's it. So weird. These are so fucking hilariously weird. Okay, Flint Hills Symphony ticket. Topeka, but they spell ticket Tix. Ticket. 2 tickets for a symphony in the Fleet Hills. I have an extra. This is the final year. Cool. All right. Okay, moving on. Joplin. I guess, yeah, we're in Joplin now. Older woman, Joplin. Any woman in their 50s, 60s, or 70s need a male friend? Question mark. Because I want to be the person you leave some money to when you die. All right, next one. Farm with bull to ride. Pittsburgh. Cowboy looking for a mature bull to ride. Tired of the mechanical ones at the bar, looking for the real deal. Thanks. Okay. People just looking rideable. All right, next one. Looking for you, Jefferson City. I'm the guy who used to come over to your house on Sundays. Weird. I haven't heard from you for a few weeks. Still out there, dude? You still out there, dude? Sounds like I matched with this girl on I don't know what app it was. I want to say it was Hinge, or maybe it was like Facebook, the Facebook dating. Either one. She's like, yeah, I want you to come over because I want to suck your dick, and but I want to do a glory hole. It's like, what the fuck? You want to do a glory hole? In the picture, okay, if I do show it, it'll be like, I'll put it right here. This is the picture of the glory hole they sent me. And I'm like, this looks total dude-like. This looks like something that a dude who's trying to trick other dudes into letting them suck their his dick. Like, that's what it seems like. It's like, this is weird. I can't, why don't, because it's like, it's not a girl thing. Girls don't want, a glory hole happens when a girl's dating a dude. Say, hey, you want to do a glory hole? And then then they do a glory hole. Like, it's like, in the plus, like, glory holes are fucking weird. It's weird. It's a weird concept to me. It just seems like a dumb thing to even wanting to do. If you want my honest opinion, it just seems like a big old waste of fucking time. It's just, you can't even see the person. Even if it was like a dude and a girl, or if I was a dude and there was a girl, I still feel kind of dumb, kind of homo doing it. It's just one of those things I just checked to make sure I was recording, because I'm like, did I push record? I don't remember pushing record. Did a whole podcast with not even talking. It's like I'm just been standing here with the damn microphone in my hand for no damn reason. But yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. That's where we're at. 2.5 minutes, and we have 2.5 minutes left in this podcast. So I guess I can start doing the descent now. I guess, kind of. If you guys gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I guess if you want to. You know how much I really don't. It doesn't really bother me any. Because this is for me. This podcast is for me, not for you. It's for me. I do it so I can get better for myself, and then you guys just happen to be secondary if you guys like it or something like that. Probably not. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah. Hope you guys doing? Hope you guys say well. Hope you guys had a good. Oh, today's Easter. Hope you guys had a good Easter. He's Rosen. I had a lady at my job. She's like, I don't understand how you're Jewish. I just don't understand your religion. And I'm like, well, I don't understand your religion. Like, you believe in a man you believe in something that's a half man, half God, and it died for your sins, and then it came back to life. Okay. All right. Okay. Whatever. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying I'm just saying someone wandering around for 40 years in the desert seems a little more plausible than Passover seems a little more plausible. I mean, I'm not saying like because like a lot of this is the Passover thing. I think the Holy Spirit came over people who didn't have a fucking thing. No, I don't think it really happened. I think it's a story. I think it's a metaphor for something bigger. But, it's just what religion is. It's weird. So you just try to take the other parts of it. It's better. You don't try to like really believe that a fucking dude died on a cross and came back to life, because it's never happened again. But hey, that's the beautiful thing. If it happened, it happened. And if there's God and He knows me, I'm like, oh, I was wrong. I get up to the fucking holy gates, and this who I'm getting judged by was Jesus too. It's like, oh shit, wild. Okay, I was like, okay, well anyway, but Jesus was a Jew. Anyway, I guess this is where we'll end the podcast, and I hope you get your good. Stay safe. Look both ways. Watch out for deer. Tell your parents I said hi. All right. Good night.